Hey guys, a little bit different of a video today. Gonna start off with taking the wife's Escape to the Ford dealership again. This thing has caused us nothing but problems. Probably about a year after we bought it. Just replaced the turbo twice and had multiple other issues. So the downside, and why I'm mentioning this in these type videos, is actually the video I take hunting. We only own two vehicles. One is a Civic and the other one's an Escape. Civic, not really the best to take deer hunting with. So we've been talking about maybe buying a beater pickup truck just for one, having an additional vehicle when this one breaks, which it obviously does. And another, I can take it hunting and we can go and buy building materials for around the house and everything whenever we need to. So that's how I'm going to start off today's video, and maybe later on after I finally get home I'll go through some more of my equipment, some more specialized equipment that I may take on the hunt with me for different reasons other than what is standard in my backpack. Alright guys, I'm finally back. Got the car dropped off at the dealership. No clue what's going to happen with that. Coolant leak, strong smell of fuel in the exhaust, so it's run rich once again. We'll see what happens, but that's not why we're here today. Today I wanted to go over a few pieces of gear that I left out of my backpack that you may or may not need, and it's just some stuff that I'm kind of testing out, and I may keep it, I may sell some of it, I don't know. So let's get busy and go through it. So we're going to start over here. I've got a whole host of items out here and nothing really in good order. So let's just start with these guys. These came as a kit. They're actually made to hang on the inside of a blind as just gear hangers. Kind of nice. Again, haven't used them yet. I don't know that I will because of this next item I'm going to show you, which is this. Actually, I have these hooks facing the wrong way right now, but this is once again meant for the inside of a blind, and it's going to hang on the side, and I've got two gear hooks and a bow hanger right there. So I think that one is more useful. If I use these other hooks, this guy right here is just a bow hanger that goes straight into the ground. Alright, that may also be useful whenever I'm just ground hunting. Sometimes I go someplace and never been there. Just sit straight on the ground. This here, obviously a cable lock. Bought a 3-pack of these, all keyed alike. Great to have. Again, I'm a public land hunter. I haven't done it yet because I just now found the spot where I think I'm going to like to hunt. But I can take my stand out there, put it up, and leave it there with these cable locks hooked in. Less threat of it disappearing on me. Alright, this I'm going to skip for a minute. This here, again, going to public land. Here in Indiana, I cannot screw into a tree any more than ½ an inch. Well, your typical bow hanger, like this one, is going to go in the tree more than ½ an inch in order to secure your weight. So I can't use that. This one comes with a ratchet strap, so I can ratchet strap this to the tree and I'm good to go. It seems to be made out of aluminum and it's nice and lightweight. Other examples of a bow hanger, I've got this one. I believe I got this from Menards. It extends, again, it's going to be more than ½ an inch. Can't use that on public land. If I've got permission for private land, that's a good choice. Another option, again, for gear hangers, got this one. Again, private land only. And I've got this one that can extend out quite a bit and articulate compared to that one. Alright, so I'm going to go back to this guy here. This, once again, can take a ratchet strap. This is actually a camera arm. I'm going to try and self-film more hunts and be a little bit better about it. It's got a fluid head that's currently in my cabinet. It goes on right here, so I can strap this down to the same tree that I put this in, and I can self-film my hunt, but I can take the fluid head off and take it home with me with the camera. So that's an option. Again, if you're not filming your hunts, there's no need for this. I got this off Amazon. It is the cheapest one I found, but it's steel. You can actually see the rust down inside there. This one's made by Muddy. Again, no affiliation, but it's heavy. There's other ones out there, other ones by Muddy, and actually I saw a Fourth Arrow camera arm on Amazon. They're a lot more, but they're a lot lighter weight, and that's something to consider whenever you are having to pack everything in every hunt. All right, just a couple more things. You know, it's kind of bulky. I want to clear up the bench and then get these things up there. I've got these seat pads. You know, let's face it. You're sitting in a tree stand. Sometimes, you know, I'm cheap. I bought clearance at Walmart. It's not the most comfortable seat. So these thick foam pads are fantastic. Alternatively, again, if I'm just going in blind and I'm sitting directly on the ground, these are amazing to have with me to, you know, keep my butt dry. You know, find these anywhere. This real thick one and this bottom piece, the thick part's actually the seat pad, and this is connected, and that's the back. So I can actually strap that to a tree and be comfortable. All right. So going back to the blind, I realized after hunting from a blind for the first time ever that, one, my feet were cold. Two, there was a lot of excess light coming into the blind from underneath. And your feet make a lot of noise when you're in there. Well, I kicked out all of the leaves and everything. You know, you still got a little bit of limbs and whatnot left over. A moving blanket. I found this one at Harbor Freight. Again, no affiliation. It's camo on both sides. No real need for that, but I didn't want to do blue because from what I understand, deer see blue very well. It's almost neon to their vision. And so I found this camo one. I thought I could lay that down and let it run up the sides of the blind a little bit to really block out excess light from coming in. And it'll muff my movements better. I do routinely sit in chairs while I'm in the blind, and it'll help ease the chair movement sound as well. All right, guys, that's pretty much everything I got for right now. If you like what you see, please hit the like button, subscribe. If you've got any suggestions for things that I should get, things that you think are absolutely garbage that I just showed you, and maybe suggestions for what I should replace it with if it is garbage. Again, I'm fairly new to hunting, just been doing this for 3 years. Have not actually gotten to kill a deer yet. I'm getting closer, though. I'm starting to figure it out. These videos are being made to try and help others that are in my situation that, you know, maybe they're starting off and they don't know what they need to get. I didn't grow up with a family that was big game hunters, and so I am learning as I go. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for coming along, and I hope we all get to learn something in the future. Have a good day.